Hey. Hey. So, it's been a hot minute. I think it's May 8th. But I think I do want to catch up. If you've been following my videos, you've noticed that I've been doing a couple videos about living harmoniously with my hormones, and I haven't been videoing for that. So obviously, where have I been? So if I'm being honest, it's because I have been doing horribly. Not like mentally, but like with this lifestyle. And so because of that, I want to back up what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I am human and I do have bad days and good days, and I've shared those bad days and good days in my videos. But just the fact that I really enjoyed making all the other videos I have made from it, and I put in a lot of effort and I actually followed through with my goal, I felt proud enough to post that. And if I'm posting something that doesn't align with, you know, what my goal is, I'm not gonna put that out. It's more of, I'm not proud of my work and I'm not gonna put out something that I'm not proud of. And then on top of that, I just don't have storage. And then also, I didn't feel pretty enough to show up on camera. I didn't feel like myself, and I was tired. I've been tired because I just came off of a 49-hour week. That's not even that much. Okay, see, like right now, I had to switch to Snapchat because I ran out of storage. But don't worry, I purchased something so I can free up storage. Oh yeah, I just came off of a 49-hour week and it's really not that much. But I'm also in another overtime week right now. I've also switched from working with one client to 2 clients. Okay, client sounds kind of suspicious. I'm patient, my patient. I think that's really taken a toll on my body. And I'm talking like, I work 9 to 5 and then 5:30 to 7:30. And then I come home and I immediately want to go to bed, which is crazy for me to say because I'm someone who cannot sleep. The fact that I can fall asleep at night is wild. I also just wanted to talk about what's been on my mind recently. I get in funks like every few months where I just feel so restless and I just want to get up and go and just like kind of escape and do something new and experience life and what it has to offer. The root of the funk is I want to leave. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. And be here anymore as in be in Florida. And I think that just stems from my genuine desire of just traveling the world. Right now in Florida, we have beaches. It's like the main tourist attraction, right? Like, I get to experience these beaches and it's beautiful, but imagine how beautiful it is to see an elephant in real life or a lion in real life, go to a safari or be in the ocean and swim next to a whale and hear a whale's song. Like, I don't know, it's just wild that I could really just pick up and go anywhere, but I'm here. Like, why am I here right now? And it's especially hard for me because I actually had the opportunity to spend my summer in Alaska, and living in Alaska is on my bucket list. I want to see the aurora borealis. I want to see like the days that are fully night and the nights that are fully day. Like, I want to see a bear in real life. Like I want to see a sky full of stars without any pollution. I don't know, it's just, I had that opportunity and I gave it up because I didn't feel peace about it. And it's really hard to sit back now and think that I could be in Alaska right now. I'm doing a Hawaii puzzle. I actually lived in Hawaii, so this is very reminiscent. It kind of shows that I really want to get out of here. Anyways, I actually applied to this job before I have my job now, and I was really, really wanting to go to Alaska. Like, again, it's on my bucket list, but when I was applying for it, going through the process of it, I applied for it, but I just felt so uneasy about it. And in reality, God was just telling me, no, like, no, it's not time yet. I have something else in store for you. And now, like, with retrospect, is that the word? I can see that God was showing me that I was about to get a job that I was going to feel so filled with and feel so at peace with. This job that I'm working now, I am so fulfilled. I have so much fulfillment from my job. I feel like I have a purpose, and that's really important to me, to feel important and to feel needed. And my patients depend on me to get out of bed that day. And I really love those patients, and I love their family, the extensions of the people that I've met through my patients. My heart is really in my job, and it's more important to me to feel fulfilled and to have a purpose rather than to just go out and I'm not gonna trade this job for something that isn't gonna be as fulfilling as what I'm experiencing. So at the time, it was really a no-brainer for me to decline the offer to work in Alaska and work my job now. But it's normal for me every few months to get in funks where, again, like, the funk is literally wanting to get up and leave and just go until there's the end of the earth. If I was one of those people back then, I would just keep traveling until I fell off the face of the earth. So I'm in that funk right now, and from this perspective of being in this funk, it's really hard for me to I still feel at peace with the decision I made, because I know that I'm making it in accordance to what God's telling me. But at the same time, it's hard because right now it doesn't feel that way. I still feel very much at peace with my decision, and nothing would change. I could still take up the offer to go and work in Alaska, but I'm not going to. It's just, even though I'm going through this funk and I'm feeling this way, and it's hard for me to be at peace with the peace that I have about the decision I made, God's still looking out for me. Like, he really is, because I get to go to North Carolina. I get to see my best friend, Taylor. How convenient of it to be at the exact timing that I need, the exact time that I'm feeling this funk. How convenient. Everything happens for a reason. And it may not be exactly what I wanted it to be, but he had an ulterior plan for me, even when I thought there was only one option. Honestly, it's a learning curve, because our perspective versus God's perspective is obviously so minuscule to what God has planned. Does it go? Where does it? Oh, she probably just needed a hug. Shut up. Anyways, my perspective now also played a part in my mindset. If my mindset wasn't right, then I wouldn't see this perspective and have more hope and know that somebody's looking out for me. But God gives out blessings for no reason, because in all honesty, he gave me the ability to process this and to have that perspective, even when I never asked him for it. He really does care for me, and he has an ulterior plan, an ulterior healant. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh? Bro, I'm confused with this placement, for real. Like, where are these pieces? Like, what in the what? Oh. Still don't know. They always tell me that if you pay attention, you do so much better in life. And I think they might be onto something. They may be onto something. Yeah. No, that doesn't connect. Release, that does not connect. Where did these go? Oh, I connected. So what in the... I did it. Girl, I know you was playing because I definitely don't have anything wrong with my brain because I'm about done with this puzzle. Because now everything's connecting. Everything's going together like it should. Everything's making sense like it should. You know what they say? They say, give it time. And, you know, all things work together. All things. Maybe it will. What in the what? Now that just don't make sense. Look at this. Yep. Now, tell me how this end piece here is shorter than this. It's just not mathing up. And I have these two extra pieces here. Now, one of y'all are lying to me. Oh, they weren't lying. They weren't lying. So anyways, I was stretching up there. What? Everything works together good. Yeah. Do you think I'm doing good at this puzzle because I have a connection to this place? Do you think? Whoa, how far I've gotten into the puzzle. I mean, not very far, but I have like... To finish out what I was saying, I know that I'm gonna get out of this funk, and God had an ulterior plan for me to get out of this funk. He let me go to North Carolina, and it's not just a coincidence. And I could say that it really takes two, me and God, to have this hopeful perspective that I have. But honestly, God blessed me enough to have this perspective because I didn't ask for it. I was so set on my way or the highway, but here God is humbling me, and still, even with this humbling experience, still loving me enough to bless me with the perspective and like the understanding of connecting the pieces that he's laid out for me. Probably not even to the full extent, but he blessed me with that ability to do that so I can be here and not drown in my desire. Because at the end of the day, God really does know my desires. God knows my bucket list. I don't put it past God to fulfill those desires. And if these specific desires aren't fulfilled one day, then God has, you know, the ulterior plan. At that point in my life, I'm going to be more fulfilled in whatever he had laid out for me than my desire to check off my bucket list, you know? It's just nice talking into a screen, staring at myself, not expecting a return, and not even caring if you care or not because I'm saying it anyway.